It's my favourites from Big Brother 2025, Elsa and Marcus! Are you officially boyfriend and girlfriend now?
We are official.
Tell me about the proposal. Go on.
Well,
Sorry,
obviously,
you know what I mean. You know what I mean.
Because even on the VT, the producers wanted me to speak about like seeing demons and having them encounters and stuff.
And you spoke about having sex with a demon.
Mm-hmm.
What is that experience like? What about an actual engagement on the cards? Because there was some like
yeah,
wedding dress talk and stuff in the house.
there was a lot. It'll be coming. It's coming.
Oh, it's
100%.
Welcome back to Not My Bag. Fancy another one? We're doing a double drop week. We have a really exciting exclusive today for you. So fresh out of Big Brother, it is their first proper public interview, first podcast together. I was so excited to get this in the bag, if you pardon the pun. So without further ado, I want to introduce today's guest. It is Marcus and Elsa. It's my favourites from Big Brother 2025, Elsa and Marcus. How are you both?
Yeah, really good. Really good. Enjoying these days that have seemed to be like dragging. Like it feels like the days after the show have almost felt longer than the days when we was inside, which is felt impossible. But
yeah, I bet. How long's it been now? Like a week?
A week today for me.
A week
and
today.
9 days since I got backdoored.
Oh my God. How much time have you spent together since being out?
Well, we did the after party.
Yeah.
And then I went back to Manchester on the Saturday and I came back down to Essex on the Monday. So, and then since
So a lot of time together.
Yeah.
Oh my God, guys, how was the after party? Have you got any goss?
No.
I think the after party was funny because, well, Richard, the winner, wasn't there for long.
Did you just want to go bed?
Yeah.
And then he went after like 20 minutes. And then it was funny because the divide in the house was obviously quite obvious and I wasn't expecting that out and it was quite obvious.
Oh really? What, still at the after party?
Yeah.
Because I saw a video of, I think it was maybe Jenny on karaoke or someone, and everyone looked like vibey and close then, but I guess...
I think that was the only time.
We got like brought together, didn't we? Like, like we're going to do... There was like a speech.
That's really funny.
So we all got brought together and then other than that, I didn't really see anyone else.
Oh really? And does a lot happen? Like how, is it like a late one, the after party? I've never been to like a rap party vibe, so it's a late one.
Like 3, I think.
3:30 we went. Yeah.
You got to celebrate, do you know what I mean?
100%.
Yeah.
And Elsa, how did you feel getting so far in the competition? Like you were the people's princess by the end of it.
It was so lovely. I mean, I didn't know what I expected being in the finals, but runner-up was so amazing. And I mean, obviously I've won, but yeah, I'm really happy.
Oh, cute. And you guys reuniting on Late and Live was really cute as well.
Yeah.
I saw them clips. People were loving it. People were loving it. And so you are now, are you officially boyfriend and girlfriend now?
We are official.
Tell me about the proposal. Go on.
Well,
sorry,
obviously,
you know what I mean. You know what I mean.
Yeah. Well, obviously in the house, I don't think, I know it wasn't aired, but Big Brother was putting a little bit of pressure. I think they wanted me to pop the question in the house. But I thought it was important for me to do it like on my own terms, and I want it to be special for just me and her, like a moment for me and her to do. And I know when I went to see her on Monday, I imagine she was expecting it to be like straight away, but I was like pulling the strings, making sure that it was perfect, and I got it sorted for Wednesday, so.
Nice.
It was perfect. So
Oh, was it? Nah, we love. So when you both went in there, like what was, because I mean, I watched it from the start, but I'm trying to remember when you two like started to get a bit of flirty or started talking, was it instant with you or, you know?
It was pretty
It
instant.
felt quite fast from watching.
Yeah. It's almost like watching back now how fast it was.
it was really fast.
Like mad, but like naturally I was drawn to her straight away, and you know, hopefully vice versa as well.
Yeah.
Over the next couple of days, like my uncle's printed out like a newspaper, like he's cut out the newspaper, and it's like that was like day 3, and it's like my arms around and stuff. It's just.
Oh really? Have you watched much back together?
One episode.
Yeah.
And the launch, because we wanted to see each other.
Videotapes.
Did you? Yeah, it must be strange watching yourself back. It's also like one of the biggest shows where it's on so much. It's a lot to catch up on, but
Yeah.
yeah.
A lot.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't recommend you lived it. Do you know what I mean? Who wants
Yeah.
watching Back with Children?
Yeah,
Done.
not with much
There's
of a
no
rush,
rush,
but
yeah.
like maybe in a few months. But it'd be nice to like show the kids and the grandkids. Like, imagine being able to show your children like
Yeah.
how I Met Your Mother. You know what I mean? It's
Talk of the kids already. Oh my god! When you guys went in, naturally a lot of people were, because we haven't seen a proper, fully fledged relationship. You know, I mean, we have had relationships come out of Big Brother in the last couple of years, but I think with you guys, because you're younger, people are like, oh, do they think it's Love Island? That type of vibe. Like, what have you thought to coming out and having those types of comments?
Boring. In all honesty, because I know it's not a love show and you don't go on there for love. If anything, I was completely done with it. Didn't even believe in it.
Yeah.
And I wasn't looking for him. And I think that's when it finds you though. So
Yeah.
So yeah, just boring them comments. Yeah.
Also, I feel like you both would be like, if you wanted to go on Love Island, you would have just applied for Love Island.
Yeah,
no?
I would have.
like Big Brother's such a like you are just broadcasting your personality, like going on there, and the conversations are fully around your personality and what you bring and what everyone brings to the table. And I feel like finding love on something like that is much more like organic and natural.
Yeah, of course. Because you're not kind of putting on a front, or
Yeah.
you're not also trying to go in and show, like, I guess with Love Island, you've got to go in and be flirty, and, you know, that's the whole reason you're in there. But it's nice that you guys didn't really need to try.
Yeah.
Did you both apply? Were you scouted? Because I'm seeing loads of tweets at the minute where people are like, Jenny was scouted. Oh my God. Like, Big Brother's ruined. Like, how was it for both of you?
So off the back of me coming back from traveling is what I believe it was. I did get messaged and approached from a casting person.
Okay, yeah.
And they asked if I'd be interested in doing it. So you could say I was scouted,
Yeah. But then I think...
But you
I
didn't.
applied, yeah.
You applied. I think both are fine because you're making that choice to, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think there's much difference between it.
And as well, I feel like people get confused. Like, the word scout is getting thrown around, but okay, someone approaches you and says, would you like to do it? You still have to go through all of the same processes as someone that's applied. It's just, I'm sure there's a lot of people that were scouted that didn't make it. So
yeah.
You know.
Elsa, why did you want to do it? Like, what was the
Do you know
reason?
what? It was so impulsive because my dad watched it ever since I was little, so I've grown up sort of around it. But it was weird because I was I didn't know what direction I was going in life. And I saw an advert and I got tagged on it in TikTok. I didn't even know that Big Brother was coming on.
Yeah.
And I thought, I'm going to apply. So I applied for it literally impulsively.
Yeah.
Didn't know where it was going to go, but like every step of the way I had like little butterflies, so I sort of knew.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I love that. And you kind of like melted like TikTok when you were shown on the first night.
Oh, yeah.
What, like, obviously you've come from TikTok and a lot of people know you from that. How do you feel about people saying, you know, about TikTokers in the Big Brother house? Because I guess like, it's just any other job, isn't it, I guess?
Yeah. And I didn't really even do it like that. So obviously a lot of influencers are on job. I'm not. I just post every other month. And it's like, but I think that's what people love about me is that I'm just so humble, because for me, it's not about my following. That doesn't make me who I am. So I enjoyed getting to show that on Big Brother, even if people think I'm weird.
Yeah. No, not at all. And Marcus, what did you do before?
I was engineering.
Okay.
So I was actually really enjoying my job, to be honest.
Were you?
Like the job that I got, I just got it, and I was traveling. I'd been to America and a few other places, and when I got the call to say I was going on it, I was sort of like, oh, fuck, like I'm gonna have to leave this good job. But it's, you know, when you get an opportunity like that, you don't say no. It's 16 people out of maybe 30,000. Like,
that's the thing. Where would you go back, or what's the vibe now? Like, because naturally, if you were doing engineering before, you're not going to be like a TikToker, like influencer vibe. But I guess now the door's open for that, particularly with TikTok's Princess Diana being the people's princess.
No, honestly, it's a tough one, because if I'm honest, do I want to go back on the tools? No. Like, this has been unreal, and like still sort of in the whirlwind. But you know, I'm happy with Else. Yeah, I'm in love with Else. Whatever I do in career, as long as I'm with it, doesn't really matter. Yeah. So we'll see. I don't know what the future holds right now, but we'll see.
I can see the modern day, like Pricey and Peter Andre. I can see it now.
I keep getting called Peter Andre's son. People keep saying I'm like Peter Andre's.
Oh, don't. He's banned in here anyway. We're big Pricey fans. We're big Pricey fans. So let's get into some of your like iconic moments in the house for both of you. Elsa, I know a big part of your journey in the house because you're very spiritual, and obviously a lot of the clips going around were about you seeing demons and speaking openly about that. I am hugely spiritual, by the way.
Yeah.
Like always, I go to like a card reader, clairvoyance. Me and my mum are very like that. So I was loving you talking about it. Were you in the house? Did you always think you were going to be quite open about that? Was that something that you originally were like, do I hold back? Do I talk about it?
I think, I was holding back because even on the VT, the producers wanted me to speak about like seeing demons and having them encounters and stuff. And I didn't. I said that I see dead people, but I didn't completely open up because I didn't feel comfortable. So it did take me a lot to open up. And I think what made me feel comfortable is how Farida was so open about it.
Yeah.
So I thought, okay. And at first it was just me, Marcus, Farida, and Tasia, right?
Yeah, around
the table. And then all of a sudden you've got all the housemates sitting around listening. And I'm like, and then after when I'd realised I spooked everybody, I thought, shit.
Yeah.
Because I just,
You obviously don't want to scare.
Yeah, I didn't want to scare anyone.
Yeah.
So it did take a lot to open up. But yeah.
With Jenny nominating you, and she said, it kind of like creeped her out, and then like it was actually one of my favourite clips of the entire thing. You're like, there's actually one behind you. Was there actually one behind?
I wish there was.
I was like, this is gold. This is gold. Also, one of my favourite things about you is sorry, I speak in like gay all the time with like face card and whatever. So excuse me if you're like, what is he talking about? But your like just resting face is so iconic. And everyone was talking about like, especially on TikTok, you just sat there listening to people and you're just like, and it's like the best thing ever. Everyone was like, this will never get old.
My mum says that all the time, and it's literally me just zoning out. But I said that in my VT as well. I was like, I'll look at you like you just stomped on my dog, but it's me just daydreaming.
It's not even resting bitch face. It's like cover of a magazine. It's fully like...
I love that.
I wish I could do that. When I zone out, I'm like... Marcus, how did you feel about Elsa opening up about like the spiritual side of things? Have you ever been with someone that's had that in the past? Like, what was that like?
No, so I haven't. And at the time when she was obviously opening up, I was more concerned about like, look, she's telling a vulnerable story, clearly, and this is something that she doesn't open up much about. And then the fact, like you said, a lot of people joined the conversation, and I was obviously reading the room as well, and like, I was like, okay, so a couple of people are pulling a few faces here, and I was more worried about that, and like, because she's in a vulnerable place, she's telling something that she doesn't usually feel comfortable saying. I didn't like the fact that some people were taking it the wrong way, but for me, I've never seen like dead people or demons and stuff. But I think it's just important to support else when she's opening up, and that's what I was trying to do. But it's kind of hard when I've not seen them things myself.
Yeah, of course. And you spoke about having sex with a demon. I mean, I've been to card readers and all that stuff, but what is that experience like?
So you'll be asleep,
right?
And it could be like sex dreams or stuff like that.
Yeah.
So whether you can feel that's actually demons having sex with you,
right?
But I've actually woken up and like seen one on top of me, or like, and I've woken up and like, I'm not going to demonstrate.
No. Do whatever you're comfortable with.
But like my legs have been open and I've been like moving,
right?
And I've felt it, but obviously there's nothing there. Whether that's sleep paralysis, I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So Marcus, you've got a lot to compete with.
I know, I think I've said to you before.
You've got the living world and the afterlife to compete with.
I said to her as well, I was like, if I ever wake up and I see something,
yeah.
You've got a lot of competition. I'm actually quite worried for you. That is so... Okay, fine. I just wanted to ask because I was genuinely interested. So, and Marcus, one of my favourite moments of yours, which we literally spoke about off camera, is that night when you like fully had a meltdown, which was another one of my favourite moments. Yeah. And that's when they called various people to the diary room, didn't they? And you didn't get the call. Yeah. And you just ended up just completely flying off.
Rising. It was so that whole thing, obviously Emily and Farida came in, new housemates, and it began as a joke, and it was a joke, and obviously Emily was like adding a few bits of fuel to the fire, and I was again joking with people like, like I'm here, you're gonna give us a shout, and then like my friends and family they said it themselves watching it, like we could see it in your face, like it escalating. And I think when I seen Else was almost offended by what I was saying, that's when it escalated more. And
Sure.
yeah,
Was it just because not every day is going to be amazing in there? And obviously, it's like a lot of like pent up stuff. So was it that was just your release where you're like, oh my God, this is like ticked me off over the edge? And then
I think so. And I know now, and obviously that's definitely in the house in the following days, like I knew that I'd handled it badly. But at the time, like you're in this bubble for three and a half weeks and it's already like a super intense environment. And then you just have 2 new people and they're just like throwing things at you about the outside world. And it does like, it fucks your brain a little bit. Like my head went and you know,
it doesn't happen very often in Big Brother that they do that in a way where they bring so many people in halfway through. And obviously it kind of it didn't rattle you both, I don't think, but definitely they all came in. And obviously you had Farida Elsa, didn't you, saying, you know, like, I just want you to like be yourself. And, you know, you're very in your relationship right now. How was that? Because I could kind of tell from your iconic face that you weren't really that bothered by it. But was it strange to experience that?
Yeah, it was. And I sort of thought, mind your business. Because it's
So
just
fair.
annoying.
Yeah.
Like, I know how I feel. I know that I've been enjoying my experience. All right, second week in, I wasn't myself. And that's when I was up for eviction. After that, I was myself. So I thought, you're not going to come in here and tell me to be myself when I've been myself.
Yeah.
So I didn't really take it to heart. And I loved Farida as well. But it's like,
Yeah, she's amazing.
I think that's why I was so unbothered, because I knew that that wasn't true. But yeah, it was weird hearing that, but I just...
Yeah. And you obviously had like supporters in there. I know Caroline, like when you had that big night, obviously Caroline supported Elsa with that happening. Did you both, like, now you've left the show, like, do you get on with Caroline in that way? Because she was quite a character in there.
She was, and I was really close with her. Like really close. Like it was sort of like a platonic mother-daughter relationship.
Right, yeah.
That changed.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot has happened since leaving the house.
I think for me, like being in the house, and I was always quick to say, not to defend her, but to say, look, we sort of know that you might be getting the edit of the villain. You're clearly playing into being the villain inside the house. And as a house, we all see that you're actually a nice person for the most part. And then came out of the house and seeing some of the things she said afterwards. And I was like, yeah, for you to be saying stuff like that, and you know, I did like pull her up on it in the hotel on the final. Obviously, you was still in the house. And said like, look, it's fake. What you're doing is fake because you're talking about stuff. You've seen me and Else together, like calling it showmans and stuff. Didn't appreciate it. And even some of the Twitter reposts and stuff. Won't get
she's reposted nasty stuff.
Oh, is she? It's really difficult as well because I think, as I said, when the housemates came in from kind of like Farida and Sam and stuff spying, then like that kind of instigated some stuff with the outside world talk. And when they said to Caroline about you kind of not coming across well, she actually got upset. And I don't feel like if you were intentionally being the villain, like you would got upset. I feel like that might have changed it for her. She might have thought, well, if I'm getting the villain edit, I'm just going to become the villain.
I think she did.
And that's what I mean, that's my opinion.
I agree. I think she sort of did say that herself. She said, oh, well, if I'm the villain, I'm going to be the villain, you know?
And then it opens up a can of worms and then you think, well, it's sometimes a downward spiral from there, isn't it?
Yeah.
You guys spoke about the divide in the house as well. You obviously close to Tate, Marcus, and you had like your own kind of little group. What was it like navigating that? Because I noticed that it happened a lot sooner this year than previous years.
Yeah.
It definitely was like that kind of split in the house.
Right.
Was it just because you just gravitated towards your people? You're obviously a bit younger than the rest of the house. There's some older people in there. So yeah, how was that?
I would say being inside the house, maybe I'm naive, but I didn't feel a divide up until late, the final week or two, until like Nancy, Sam, Caroline.
That was a strange divide, though.
It was strange,
Yeah.
and these like we sort of just think they thought that we was all conspiring against it, which was not the case. I actually seen a clip on TikTok, and like they're at the screen where all the nominations evicted are. Like, oh look. They're talking about us. And it was, and then the camera panned to me and Tate in the hot tub, and we were like splashing about it. Talking about pirates and stuff, and we were like, they're just paranoia, like.
Yeah. Yeah, and Elsa, did you like when you were in there? Because you gravitated quite a lot to Tasia. You had a really cute kind of friendship with Cameron as well at the start,
I
didn't
did.
you? And you were opening up to him.
Yeah.
In terms of people you'd stay in touch with afterwards, like, is there anyone that you're both like 100% going to stay in touch with? Is there anyone that you're like kind of want to avoid you, events and stuff?
I think for me, obviously, would be a good start.
Well, I'd hope so.
Yeah, you know, so Tasia, I looked at Tasia like my little sister in there, and then me and Tate grew a really, really strong friendship in there. Obviously, Cameron B was in for a couple of weeks, Cameron B as well, but
bless him. I was on Late and Live with Cameron B. He's such a sweetheart. He's just, actually, he says that all the time, doesn't he? Sweetheart.
The thing is with Cameron, he did, obviously, and again, this is a conversation I had with Cameron B. I was like, he did make a few showmance comments as well after the show, which
No, but he
I didn't
was
appreciate.
commenting on me on TikTok, and he come in like, oh yeah.
But I don't know whether that was projection because he obviously fancied Nancy. From my
Maybe.
when he was on the panel and he kept being like, my Nancy, I was a bit like, oh, I don't know whether like, you know, he kind of wanted what you guys had. I don't know.
Think so.
Maybe. I've not looked at it like that, but
Yeah.
maybe.
That's my psychological head going, thinking, what's going on here? Elsa, you loved a good bit of singing in the house.
Yeah.
I'd never seen you sing like on TikTok and stuff before. So was this like a passion that you wanted to show people in the house? Like, what was the vibe with the singing? It was so funny, by the way, and just the way that you were like, I'm just gonna lighten the mood. I loved it.
I've sort of always sung, not like that, so I can do opera and stuff like that.
Okay.
But in the house, it must have just been like a little game or something.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my gosh, I can make music up and on the spot.
Yeah.
So that was like a new talent that I'd revealed about myself. And I was
And what a way to do it as well
Yeah,
on
I
national
know.
TV. I thought I was watching Britain's Got Talent at one point. I was loving it.
Yeah.
And so, because I was going to say, in terms of battling the boredom in there, because there must be some days where you're like, oh my God.
Yeah.
And particularly with you, like, I mean, I do TikTok full time and you're constantly kind of on your phone doing stuff.
Yeah,
How was it
always.
to combat the boredom?
Oh.
Brutal.
It was, yeah.
Yeah, it's brutal. Like you don't realize before you go in there the pauses in the day. Like there's so many long pauses in the day, and you just find yourself like just lounging around, and you fighting the battle of not going to sleep, and Big Brother shouting at you, "Don't be sleeping."
Really?
You know? But well, when you've got someone who can just make music up on the spot, you're all right. You know what I mean?
Pure entertainment
Pure
constantly.
entertainment. Knitting sewing ferrets together and making music. It's crazy.
Sewing ferrets together.
Yeah, making ferrets out of socks.
Yeah.
I love that. I wanted to ask you guys as well, like with the iCurrency thing was different this series, wasn't it? How was it going about that? Because it was strange at the start. I didn't really know what the eyeballs were for.
Yeah.
Did you guys have an inkling that was going to happen or?
No idea. But it definitely added a new sort of aspect to the show, 100%, because it became, some people weren't like, they didn't want to be obvious about it, but you could see they clearly cared about the amount of eyeballs they had.
Caroline and Richard with the eyeballs was like, honestly,
back and forth.
It was like a Misfits fight every time. It was crazy.
Yeah, but it added like something to their rivalry. The fact they had the eyeballs.
The one-sided rivalry.
The one-sided rivalry, yeah.
And you mentioned off camera as well, Marcus, when you're talking in the house and you don't want people to know, there's a little trick, isn't there? You want to tell everyone what that trick is?
It was an idea. I think I want to give this credit to Faye Scholler. And basically it caught on quick because everyone was doing it. When you'd have a conversation about things you didn't want to go on air, you would start the conversation. You'd be like, oh, like once upon a time, I was doing this, Davina McCall. And then you'd continue what you were saying and then Davina McCall it again. So like, there was no way they could edit it without having Davina McCall's name mentioned.
And were they hating that?
They sat us around the table and said, look, stop saying Davina McCall.
That is so funny. Regarding the shopping, because that caused quite a few issues then, didn't it? And who would do the shopping task? What was that like for both of you? Because I can't lie, if anyone messes with my food, I'm raging. So like, how was it with the shopping side of things and the food, and also getting food taken away and people hiding jam and peanut butter and whatever it was?
To be honest, I just wanted snacks.
Right.
That's all I wanted.
You a big snacker?
A big snacker.
Yeah.
And the meals were like great, so good. But there's some days where you're like, too much for a meal. You just want a snack. And I never got involved in the shopping task,
Yeah.
like the list or anything, and it really got to me.
And you guys lost out on a lot of luxury shopping budgets, didn't you?
Yeah.
Like there was quite a few weeks where you were just on the economy thing.
Yeah.
Was it hard to combat like the boredom and the hunger at the same time?
I wouldn't say the economy budget was good. Like you could argue it was better than luxury because when we had the luxury, we like I know Elsa loves the snacks, but it was almost too much, and we'd find ourselves not having proper meals because you was like just smashing 20 jammy dodgers down your throat.
Yeah.
But when we was on economy, we didn't have the snacks, and Tate was just making like meals up with just salt and pepper, and you're like, how's he even doing that? So economy was good. Basic was a struggle.
Yeah.
Basic was a struggle.
Do you guys like work out much in life? Because I noticed that obviously you got no gym equipment or anything. Like Zila was obviously struggling doing pull-ups on door frames and stuff like that. Was that quite difficult?
Brutal. I thought it was a gym before I went in there. It wasn't until I got in there. I was like in the garden. I was like, where's the gym? And so that was.
No, you're thinking of Love Island.
Yeah.
Wrong show, Marcus.
Where's the gym? But yeah, there was no gym. We just improvised, and Zila was hanging off every shelf in the house, and we just did what we could, really.
Yeah. And using us at one point.
Yeah, I'm sure there was.
She invented Kaylin Nelson Taja.
It was the chairs that everyone was using chairs for weights.
Yeah.
I thought, God, it must be down bad. That must be really hard.
It was a bit rough.
Marcus, you obviously had your close friendship with Tate in there. You used to rile each other up all the time, obviously. Was it like a brotherly thing? Like who used to start it? Because it was, especially when you guys were going in the like shop, the mini mart, and buying stuff to piss each other off was absolutely killing me.
Yeah, no, class. Tate is, I feel like Tate grew up the same way I grew up with his friendship groups, and similar to mine. Like that's just something that I've grown up doing. I've got 8 brothers, so that's what we were all doing to each other and stuff. Yeah. So getting in the house and then sort of, because I didn't know who he was, and then slowly pushing each other to the limits and like step by step, and then it was good, and he could take it well, and it was good. Yeah.
When he was up for eviction, I was doing some roving reporting like in the crowd at Big Brother, and a lot of people were being like, he's not being shown much, like is he a fence sitter, like should he go? Obviously we only saw that was not the answer that I thought I was going to get. Like, was it the same as what we saw? Was he quite quiet, or were we just seeing like a rogue edit? Because someone always slips through the net with the edit, like every year. Yeah. And I was like, is it Tate this year?
Yeah. I think he definitely robbed of the air, because that's been something that I've seen a lot of. Like, where was Tate? But I mean,
that's a shock.
But no, I mean,
like, what do you mean? He was everywhere.
He's a funny guy, but maybe the what makes it like is more depth, and Tate was more. But then a lot of the philosophical stuff with Richard, I don't know if that would have sent everyone to sleep or.
Yeah, you don't know. You never know. Obviously, I guess it's hard in there. You're like, what? Unless someone's going crazy, you're like, what is actually gonna make it?
Yeah,
today?
we don't have a clue really.
Yeah.
In there.
No.
A massive like headline from this series was when George obviously came in and then got booted out. Was that a shock to you guys? Like, did you see that? End of question. Was it because like obviously he was quite an abrasive character, he was very strong with his views, but I think that people were a bit shocked in the way he got like booted out, and I think you woke up, didn't you, and found out he was called to diary room straight away. Like, did you hear the comments? Did you know, or was it kind of like a just he's gone type of thing?
It was one of them where it could have been a list of a few things. At the time we didn't know, we couldn't put our finger definitely on one thing because he just wouldn't stop. He doesn't.
It was quite relentless, wasn't it?
Yeah, and he dances on the line a lot, and that's just how he is. That's what he came in to do. I imagine that's what the producers knew he was going to come in to do. It's just, I think sometimes he struggled to articulate properly enough to get his message across without offending people. But he was getting better. Like as the weeks going by, like you could see him. Like sort of reining it in.
Yeah. Faye Shola raised a really good comment, which was like, it's almost like he needed to work on his debating skills.
Yes, definitely.
Rather than like preaching views. And I think he was kind of getting to the point where he was maybe looking better, and then obviously he went.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you've seen, but he made a YouTube video afterwards.
I listened to it.
Have you watched it?
To see Elsa one day. Yeah, I listened to it in the car. I was like,
oh yeah, it was a tough watch. I had to turn it off after a bit, but I thought, because I wouldn't have.
I wouldn't have advised doubling down on the things you've said almost. I was like, oh, George.
Yeah.
But that's George, and he's not going to change clearly for anyone. So, I mean...
It's a bit of law as well. He went to school with my brother. He was in my brother's school. How
way.
crazy is that?
That's mad.
Because my brother messaged me and he was like, you're never going to guess what. Like, this guy from my school's in Big Brother. And I was like, what the fuck? It was so random. And then Lolly said to me, she was like, I know Elsa. We've like chatted before. And I was like, that's so cute that, you guys knew each other before, which we love. She's a TikTok girly now. We love it. So guys, after the show, like, obviously... You're in Manchester, Marcus, and Elsa, you're in Essex, right?
Yeah, Essex, yeah.
So what's the planaroo now? Like, I feel like I'm literally talking to a Love Island couple. And I'm like, guys, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Like, what is the plan?
We're practically together all the time now.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, you're meeting my family, I'm meeting yours.
Yeah.
Okay, so you haven't met families properly yet?
No.
I've met your mum. I've not met her whole family, and she's met like my
You're
mum.
about to.
Yeah, I'm about to.
Are you nervous?
I am nervous. Yeah, I'm definitely a little bit nervous, a little shaky. But it's one of them. I know Elsa, and I get a bit of comfort in the fact, like knowing all her family have watched us on TV together and grown to, and the same for me. And I was telling Elsa on the way back to Manchester, like, look, my family have all seen you, they all love you.
I guess they kind of know you already,
yeah. So you sort of get a bit of a cheat out of the usual meet the family stage.
Yeah. And your mum was on Late and Live a lot as well. She was loving it. She was loving it.
Yeah, no.
And she was saying that she's going to like put some pink bits in your room for Elsa. Has she done that?
She hasn't yet, but she's probably back home doing it now, to be honest.
She was getting really excited about
pink towel. I don't know if that was
well, don't know.
I absolutely love that. You got to make sure when you go to Elsa's to like pull out a dining room chair for a demon before, get everyone else sat down at the table beforehand. So like you're obviously seeing each other a lot and you're just going to play it by ear. What about an actual engagement on the cards? Because there was some like wedding dress talk and stuff in the house.
There was a lot. And like it started off with like I think I said like, oh, I could see you walking down the aisle, and then it just exploded. The big brother asking me every like other day, like, when are you going to... I was like, I've not even asked her to be my girlfriend yet. Like, let's get there first. But me and Elsa together now, like we're locked in, and it'll be coming. It's coming. Oh, it's 100%. It's coming.
I love that. Because you guys, obviously, it was quite an up and down journey, right, in the house. But we were saying this before that I guess you did it in reverse. Like you moved in together with like 10 other people before actually like properly dating. So now you're out, like, are you gonna try and do some of the like real life, like actual datey stuff? Because you've fully lived together and locked in. You know what I mean? So quickly.
We've been trying to do dates. We have been.
It's been a week, isn't it? It must be hard. Yeah.
We just talk about some of the dates we've already obviously done. The cinema date.
Cinema.
Cute. What'd you see?
Now You See Me.
Number two.
Do you know the magic one?
Magician.
Yeah, I do. Yeah. How was it?
Really
it was good. Yeah,
love cinema date.
Yeah.
You guys seen Weapons?
No.
Oh my god, guys, watch it.
Is
such
that
a good film?
Now?
It's like a horror film. Yeah, it was like it's not too scary. So there's a witch in it though. Do you like it? You'll like it. So some dates, any holidays or anything like that as well?
My birthday's coming up.
Yeah, birthday's coming up, so we're discussing a few options for the birthday trip.
Exciting. Because I saw a few clips of Marcus before, like on TikTok in Thailand. On his travels, I was like, could a trip back to Thailand be on the cards? Thailand final boss.
I'd love to. Thailand. Honestly, I've seen so many like TikToks of people saying like, "Is this Marcus from Big like?" And like PP final boss.
What the?
I know, but I do want you to come to Thailand, definitely. Like,
thank you.
I'm saying like I own Thailand.
I do just want you to like come over to my town.
Thank you.
Oh my god, that is so funny. I've never been, guys. I really want to go.
Oh, you'd love it. It's unreal.
I've never been either.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm more of an Ibiza final boss.
Yeah.
Okay.
He knows.
Els loves Ibiza.
He knows. I do this thing on the pod called baggage claim, right? And it's where like I go through.
Ooh.
Well, I go
Change
through
up.
like headline. I know. Do you like it?
Yeah, that was good.
Got to be a badger
know,
now.
yeah.
Season 3. So I'm going to go through some like headlines basically that are about you, and I do it so like people can like put their headlines straight.
Okay.
But there wasn't really any like crazy ones about you both, but one of them
Thank
one
God.
of them was like the "I love you" admission from you, Elsa, quite quickly in the house. Were you just literally like saying what I feel? Because obviously people were like, oh no, it might be too quick and that type of stuff.
For me, I think the thing is when you know, and I knew very soon.
Yeah.
Red flag, maybe. Don't know. But I knew, and I was at that point. I loved him. In love, I am now.
Okay.
But I had a lot of love for him, and I was
Sure.
just gonna tell him, like,
Yeah.
you know,
Because like, wasn't it Faye Shola or something? Was it her that you were speaking to? And you were like,
Yeah.
oh, if I would have gone, I would have said I love you. And she was like,
she was like,
what
girl,
the fuck is happening?
sit down.
But you were just speaking your mind and
Yeah,
saying,
yeah,
saying how you
exactly,
feel.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And there was a lot about there was a steamy live feed moment of you guys. Like,
Was it?
Never aired on ITV, only on streams of like, you guys are under the covers. And there was a lot like going about people like, did they do it in the house?
Rumors, conspiracies. People love rumors, don't they?
No.
Well, I got the answer to that one. So, and also, Tasia, after Marcus and Tasia's backdoor eviction, Elsie, you said I found my home in them. So was it hard for you? Like, obviously, your support network kind of went from the house.
Yeah.
Was that quite tough towards the end of the experience for you?
What, leaving?
Like for you, with like also,
to
with
be
the
in there
guys
without
leaving,
them.
then you're obviously with
Yeah.
in the final. Was it quite strange?
Yeah, really hard. But I think what kept me going was 48 hours, and I'm going to see them. So
Yeah.
that really helped me get through it.
Yeah. And your final moments in the house with Richard, like what was that like? Because you guys had like, you know what I mean? Like quite a sweet relationship.
Yeah.
Were you happy that he won?
I
Like,
was happy that he won, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I think he was a deserving winner, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He seemed really sweet, didn't he?
Yeah, he
Like
was.
just a really innocently
His
sweet
little
guy.
skip and jump out the house was like, I was watching, I was like,
know.
oh, that is golden.
Bless him. I love that moment when everyone was chatting on the bed and he like went over and asked them to go to sleep because it was so funny and so me as well. Like, and people are pissing me off and he was like, are we just going to wrap it up now? And everyone kind of just froze and was like, oh my God. Like kids at a sleepover. Was the age difference in the house? Because it was quite a different year with the age gap being so broad. Was that quite strange at times or did you adjust easily?
No, I didn't feel it. I mean, I've only just seen yesterday. It was the youngest ever house, which was a bit of a shock. But Richard coped with it like an absolute, like he dealt with it really, really well.
Yeah. There was such a disparity. Like when you guys were going in and I watched the launch, I was like, everyone is so young.
Yeah.
But then like obviously with Richard being a lot older, like I think the gap was so big that then it was like, oh, how are people going to adjust? And I actually thought that the older contestants would have, or housemates would have, like kind of bunched together, but that's why I was surprised when Caroline was like, Richard.
Yeah.
I was like confused, but I don't know whether it's the gameplay aspect.
No, and she's got, Caroline would admit herself, she's like the mental age of like a 25-year-old. She naturally gravitated to the younger housemates, and Richard tucked himself away to bed at about 10:30 every night, and that was it. Yeah, the granddad of the house.
I loved it. Was there any points in the house? Because obviously it is a game, and you win money. Like, was there any points in it where you were like, oh, would actually really like to win, or you two were like, we'd love to like go the full way together? Because from what I could see, you guys were obviously just loving the experience, and there was very little competition. I think a lot of the time.
Yeah, I never thought I was gonna win at any point. Like, I was showing Elsa yesterday, I've still got like the Monopoly McDonald's cards because when I went in the house, it was McDonald's Monopoly. I was like, I'll just keep holding them because I'll probably be back.
No way. No way. You coming out and claiming like a fillet of fish straight away.
Straight in the drive-thru. Yeah. But I mean, for you nearly did, so.
I nearly did. I didn't know what I expected that night. But I am a winner, so it's for me. I never really cared about the money either. I know that sounds like so cliche. Is that the right word?
Yeah.
But I know that me and Marcus are going to be stacking up ridiculous amounts of money in the next year. So it's like Oh my gosh. Keep it, babe.
And on that note, which I'm obsessed with, thank you guys so much for coming on. I've absolutely loved it. Have you had a nice first pod? Has it been all right?
Lovely.
Okay, I'm glad. Tick for me. Obviously, you've mentioned potential engagement, like meeting family and friends. Is there any other plans that you guys have got coming up, or are you just taking it as it comes now?
We might adopt a cat.
Adopt a cat? Oh, this is news to me.
Well, you heard it here
Well, we're
first.
adopting a cat.
That's an exclusive.
Malachi.
Malachi the cat. So I've got a baby called Malachi and a cat.
I love that. Well,
Coming soon.
that's going to be in the headline of today. Adopting cat.
Yeah.
I love that. It's a potential pet on the cards as well.
Yeah.
Sensible pet.
I love
partners
that.
on reverse.
Yeah. That'd be a good start.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. Well, thank you both so much.
Thank you.
And I wish you all the best. I can actually see this guy in the long haul as well, just from like meeting you and seeing the vibe.
Oh.
And I think it's really cute, like the journey you've had. So
Thank you.
I love it. Thank you so much. Everyone at home, thank you for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, rate us 5 stars on Spotify, and we will see you again next week. Bye.